Hello parents, I'm Mr. Howard Yu, Principal of One Academy. Today I'd like to assure you about how One Academy and E3 is taking our effort to ensure that your children will be safe under our coaching, be it our physical class or our online class. So here is something I'd like to share with you of about operational readiness in view of the current heightened alertness. I'm sure that you have read about this news about several students tested positive for COVID-19 linked to a private tutor. So fear not, because this is only an isolated case. And also at Yio Chu Kang Primary School, students have shifted to home-based learning during this period, as announced earlier by our Minister of Education and Parliament of measures to control the current COVID situation, and also by our famous doctor giving his comment about how Singapore will definitely over the period of time, about 3 to 4 weeks, will be able to emerge stronger as we adhere to these various measures in enhanced COVID measures as we follow safe distancing. And these are the regulations that has been kept in place from 14th of May. And this is $1 million questions. I believe that many parents are concerned. So on today, actually now is already past midnight. So I considered yesterday, I wrote to MOE and also CT to Mr. Lawrence Wong asking this $1 million question. With the recent COVID-related case in a tuition center, I wish to receive the latest advisory and any possible imminent closure of all tuition centers. Please advise me ASAP. Thank you. And this is the reply from MOE within the same day at 3:50 p.m. Dear Mr. Yu, we refer to your email on 14 May 2021. There will be an updated advisory as well as FAQs in due course. You may wish to wait for the said advisory and check back on the FAQs on our website then. The Multi-Ministry Task Force (MTF) would be monitoring the COVID situation closely. As the situation evolves, appropriate action would be decided by the MTF and taken as needed to suit the situation. So this is the reply from the Higher Education Policy Division on 14th of May. So just wait and be ready. And this is the advisory sent to all registered tuition center with MOE. So we are following these measures here in One Academy as well as E3. So be rest assured that we are adhering to these rules as stated here. So we are following the authorities strictly, and we ask the parents to cooperate with us regarding the instructions sent to parents regarding the safe distancing, no intermingling, and also staggered dismissal. I'm very thankful that One Academy has been subjected to surprise check by safe distancing ambassadors, and we are awarded the Trace Together Ready token and apps ready for safe entry check-in. And this was a selfie photo taken with this safe distancing ambassador, and I was awarded this seal by them. And also more recent with the heightened alertness, this is the group setting I have sent to parents about safe distancing sitting, that we can accommodate up to 8 pupils, be divided into two groups. Group 1 accommodate in 8 pupil setting, there will be 3 in group 1 and 5 in group 2. If there are 7 pupils, there will be 2 in group 1 and 5 in group 2. So this is within the MOE's stated guidelines of no intermingling between group 1 and group 2 pupils. And then also I broadcast to parents about these measures that have taken place, and I seek their kind cooperation. And also today or just yesterday, I received the gateway safe entry scanning, doing a salute to all officers who are ensuring the safe entry of Singapore in various establishments. And we assure the parents that both One Academy and E3 have all these measures in place. So, in the past, in 2021 or 2022 or 2019, perhaps students they were confident in exam, but they received grades which are lower than the expectations. So what happened? As I know that last year, due to the circuit breaker, that the schools were closed for 2 months and even tuition centers, a significant proportion of students experience some emotional stress. It may be as many as 10%. So we need to be wary of students who may not adapt well to online learnings, or maybe due to some distancing from the school or from the peers. So these are the reasons we need to address. However, for science, from F to A is not impossible with science. And these are the track records. For past year, we have seen pupils jump grades after our coaching, and it's very common to see that they have improved from C grade to A grade. So in current context, maybe they jump from AL2, from AL4 to AL2, or from AL5 to AL2. So with the new scoring system, the first batch of student will be this year PSLE student. They will be graded in this banding. And for example, if you like to qualify for Express, that you need to achieve a minimum of AL20. So AL20, if you divide by 4 subjects, on average, each subject must score a minimum of 65 marks. 65 will give you AL5. So if you multiply by 4 subjects, you will hit 20. Of course, to be safe, I would advise students to score AL3 so that they can get at least a total AL of 3 times 4, which is 12, which is in the mid range of 4 to 20. So I'm very thankful for my past experience that I have marked the PSLE Science paper section B 3 times, and also have authored a book that has helped many P5 and P6 students do well in the examinations, and also with the capability of Zoom coaching and able to coach students island-wide, especially in the COVID pandemic. And these are the classes where students can enroll. As you can see, I have classes in P5, P6, and also combined P3 and P4. So for current year PSLE student, do take note of the limited seats left. On Wednesday, there's 1 seat left. Thursday, I highly encourage you to come because this class has the most number of vacancies. And then on Saturday, I have a special class for P6 weaker students. Currently, I'm coaching 3 students there. I will keep the class size to 7 for this class because I need to spend more attention with them. So if your child is weaker in P6, or maybe they are stronger students in P5, they are highly recommended to join this class on Saturday morning. And then my current class, which I'm teaching, P6 on Saturday, 11:15 to 1:15. I only have 1 vacancy left. And then One Academy follows the safe distancing as shown earlier by Ministry of Education. We keep to a max of 5 per group in our current seating arrangement. So this is a recent photo taken at an intensive class. As you can see, this demarcated white dotted lines here in a rectangular form. There are 5 students in group 2. So this is considered one group. And there are 2 students in this yellow zone. There's one standby empty seat there or here. So we have a maximum capacity of 8 students for One Academy science coaching. And we have taken measures to sanitize the table, wipe down with our pine disinfectant, very effective in killing viruses on all tables and chairs before and after class. And I'm also using this disinfectant Dettol that kills 99.9% bacteria and virus, eliminates odor, and kills the H1N1 virus. So these are the active steps that we are doing to keep our environment safe and also ensure the health of the students as well as teachers so that our air has good quality, healthy air. Next, beside having the environment, we need to keep fit. So this is what I've been doing for the past 1 year since COVID-19 hit Singapore, or even before that. I go for my weekly endurance hike. As you can see, I did this hike on the 12th of April, covering 13.26 kilometers in the McRitchie Central Catchment Area, which spent about 3 hours and 23 minutes as recorded by Strava. And just last week, I did a 6.0 kilometer hike. It's an easy hike, covering in 1 hour and 38 minutes to keep fit. So personally, I believe that keeping fit is our best protection against COVID attacks. So we need to keep fit and strengthen our body's immunity. And these are the courses I've conducted on 2nd April and 13 May, both full house. There may be a coming one on 26th of May, which I'm still considering whether to conduct this class because it's a Vesak Day holiday. If parents are interested, they can contact me at 82685299 to inquire for this class scheduled on the 26th May, which is apparently the eve of my wedding anniversary. So I may or may not conduct, depends on the situation. And then here, I'm very familiar with the science curriculum framework and also what the examiners require of students. And more importantly, students and parents need to be aware of the whole PSLE syllabus because they are covering topics from P3, P4, P5, and P6. Do take note that due to COVID-19 in last year, these topics were not tested in PSLE. From the things that are evolving now, the situation, I believe that all topics will be covered in the current year 2021 PSLE Science. So I look forward to coach student that you will be able to integrate all the P3 to P6 topics taught and to do well in their prelim as well as their coming PSLE. And for students in P5, do take note that all P3 to P5 topics will also be tested in your SA2. And in our training, we focus in high order, open-ended questions to train pupils. In fact, more than 70% of P3 to P6 pupils, they have difficulty in giving accurate scientific answers. So we help students to focus in mastering, understanding the concept and apply in their various situations. So it's possible to jump from F to A under our coaching. And these are the resources, unique resources that I'm using. As you notice, I have a YouTube channel with 160 subscribers then. Today it hit 196. So these are the unique resources I'm using. My own textbook, also this online platform by Marshall Cavendish, and other school top paper, selected assessment book, and One Academy Science YouTube channel. Personally, I believe that no pupil is too difficult to coach for science. And I've designed this method called the SEAL method, like the American Navy SEAL or the Israel Navy SEALs, Scientific Experiential Applicational Learning SEAL. So these are my past courses done, and this will be 7th year. And all the past trainings, I'm very thankful that have been well received, full houses. And this also give thanks to the downtown line, which is able to connect students as far as Sengkang, and even Tampines directly to Beauty World to be coached by myself. And you can freeze the screen to see the rates for our training. And this is the course that I highly recommend for parents to consider. My annual 2-day intensive science course. You can choose either run 1, run 2, or run 3. Each run is 2 consecutive days. You can freeze the screen and contact me by taking down the number here, 82685299. So do take note that if MOE closed the tuition center due to the rising COVID situations, these intensive classes will be conducted on Zoom. And it has been tested before last year, conducted very successfully over 2 days on Zoom. So I definitely hope that the training can be conducted live in my center in accordance to the safe distancing sitting, and also the students coming will be subjected to health check, temperature checks, and also uh, make sure they wear their masks during the lesson. And these trainings will include post SA1 analysis. And once again, this is my time schedule, the timetable for my weekly classes. Do take note, you can freeze screen. And I hope that the parents can consider joining one academy. If they really can't, they can consider the online class, which I was just invited to start actually this week. So the first lesson was covered on the 14th of May. There will be 20 sessions until the PSLE. So many centers in current COVID situation, they may be forced to close down. Maybe they can't manage the safe distancing sitting because their usual class may have about 10 to 12 students. But I'm very thankful since day one, I customized my class to about 7 to 8 students. So with the current COVID situations, with measures taken, with precautions taken, I'm sure that the lessons can be conducted safely and effectively at one academy situated at Beauty World Center 0316. So there are limited seats left. So I urge parents to decide early because if you continue to wait, uh, if let's say we have a circuit breaker, then there may be not enough seats for students in a physical class. So do take note that last year, I've actually hired 2 tutors to assist me in online coaching. As you can see in the timetable here, on Monday, 5 to 6 p.m., Miss Becky, she has conducted Zoom classes for me last year for PSLE student. So she's on standby from 5 to 7 Monday by Miss Becky. And also this is by myself on Friday, the online classes. But if possible, do come for the physical class because in terms of learning and teaching, physical class is more effective than online. Personally, I feel. And also less stress on the eyes. So I wish you a blessed and holistic education with us. This is our address. Do freeze the screen if you'd like to take down. And also, before I end, I'd like to send my greetings to you. The photo taken with Mr. Lawrence Wong, as he's my MP, visited my house twice uh, before COVID and also during COVID. And I'm also a safe distancing ambassador for my beloved church, Shalom Baptist Church, doing the safe distancing scanning and also ensuring the church services has been carried out in accordance to the advisory by the ministry. So fear not, because we trust in the Lord's protection as we follow the authorities in doing the right things. So there's always a ray of hope as we begin this journey together. Let us take care of one another and let us be faithful in our positions in carrying out our various responsibilities. So once again, I welcome parents and students to consider continuing their children with us, with the current student, and also with any new potential student to consider one academy, because I believe that we can help your child to go through this storm together and emerge stronger as one nation, one people, one Singapore. God bless.